We have seen the use of holograms in Star Wars movies in the 1970s and early 1980s, and later virtual reality sets in Hollywood movies like Minority Report and The Matrix. But virtual reality and augmented reality will soon be at our doorstep, impacting the way we learn, shop, entertain ourselves, and interact. Yes, and we'll tell you VR and AR are teaming up to change the way we socialize. But first, please like, subscribe to TechStar, and then sit back and relax. In case you don't know, VR and AR are being used in multiple industries and their growth is going to skyrocket. According to International Data Corporation's 2018 forecasts, investment in virtual reality and augmented reality will grow 21-fold over the next 4 years, reaching 15.5 billion euros, which is approximately $18.4 billion in 2022. Before we dig further into details, let's get to know what VR and AR mean. What is VR, virtual reality? The use of computer technology to create a simulated environment is known as virtual reality. It mimics how the human eye perceives space and depth by using 3D and 360-degree images. By simulating the real world in this manner, virtual reality immerses the viewer completely in the experience by placing them in the middle of the setting. An excellent illustration of how virtual reality can allow users to have an immersive experience with genuine landscapes is the recent educational film Greenland Melting, which was co-produced by PBS. Viewers may practically observe the dreadful effects of climate change on the Arctic. What is AR? Augmented reality. Augmented reality is the use of computer technology to enhance the physical world by adding layers of digital information on top of it. Unlike VR, AR does not create an artificial environment to replace reality. AR appears in direct view of an existing environment and adds sounds, videos, and graphics to it. Today, many home furnishing stores use augmented reality-based apps so shoppers can see how a particular piece of furniture would look in their own homes. This helps buyers visualize your space with the furniture they intend to buy and allows them to select the most suitable for their space. How are VR and AR teaming up to change the way we socialize? There are many good reasons why companies are starting to invest in VR and AR technologies. Immersive experiences are now the tools of choice to extend learning and retain information. VR and AR technologies are proven to increase the level of engagement with audiences, whether in education or marketing. Those who use a VR and AR experience to complete a task engage more than those who use traditional methods. This translates into higher conversion rates and better learning outcomes. Virtual reality and augmented reality training can also mitigate risk, whether in a life or death situation or a more mundane scenario of buyer's remorse. These technologies are dynamic tools that allow mistakes to be made without consequences. This translates into multiple ways for companies to save money and time and avoid costly mistakes. VR and AR will create new paradigms of engagement in all sectors. Let's look at some of the ways that VR and AR will shape the future of user engagement and have a profound impact on the ways the world works in the areas of retail, travel, hospitality, research, education, pharmacy, and the like. Healthcare, banking, finance, logistics, entertainment, etc. Increased engagement. One of the many applications for VR and AR is to offer consumers more immersive, captivating experiences than were before feasible. The marketing, retail, and customer education sectors will benefit greatly from this greater and distinctive degree of interaction. Many companies have already begun to invest in VR and AR technologies. The majority of the most valuable businesses in the world have produced some kind of augmented or virtual reality experience, according to the Forbes VR Brand Power Index. Virtual stores that mimic the experience of a physical store, where customers may browse the aisles and choose the things they want to buy, are another potential application for VR in the future. An outdoor sportswear company offered participants the virtual opportunity to tour Yosemite National Park and nipple through an immersive experience. People were able to experience the thrill of a walk, and that motivated them to purchase the necessary gear such as shoes, jackets, etc., that they would need for the actual walks. In real estate, virtual tours will be better, more interactive, and more immersive thanks to VR, bringing a higher level of convenience and speed to the home buying process. Buyers will be able to visualize a house as a home, customizing the details through VR that allows them to change the layout, paint the walls, add furniture, upgrade appliances, etc. Education and learning. Education and learning are other areas where virtual and augmented reality will thrive. Research has shown that VR and AR achieve a higher level of engagement with students. A Cornell University study has found that students overwhelmingly prefer the VR tool to more traditional methods. It has been claimed that experiential learning is the most effective way of learning. Healthcare. A report from Grandview Research predicts that the VR healthcare market will grow to $5.1 billion by 2025. VR is not only an extraordinary tool for training healthcare professionals in critical skills and procedures in a hologram environment without risk, but it is also rapidly emerging as an effective rehabilitation technology. Virtual reality environments are helping to restore basic motor skills, gait rehabilitation, and recovery from brain injuries. Studies have shown that VR technology is effective in curbing memory loss and delaying the onset of Alzheimer's. The Higher Council for Scientific Research has managed to reduce the effects of Parkinson's in several patients by applying a treatment that uses VR. In corporate settings, virtual reality is used to train employees in high-risk situations in the business world, such as conflict management, employee performance evaluation, emergencies, etc. For example, a global oil company used VR to train its employees on emergency procedures at its oil refinery. VR technology allowed employees to practice procedures multiple times in a safe environment, thus reducing their chance of making a mistake in the event of a real emergency, possibly saving lives. Military. In another training example, the U.S. military has long used VR as a supplemental training method. Some of these training applications are flight simulations for pilots, battlefield simulations, and injury response for physicians. For children and schools, AR is also becoming a learning tool for children and adults. AstroReality is an example of an educational AR project that features one of the most accurate models of the moon to date and is used to spark children's imagination and interest in space. Employee productivity. VR and AR have been proven to improve employee productivity, especially in the manufacturing sector. Working with augmented reality allows workers to complete tasks more efficiently and with fewer errors. Augmented reality is not only improving efficiency in the workplace, but the Harvard Business Review reported that AR has generated optimism that industrial production will increase and that this will ultimately translate into higher wages. The uses of VR and AR vary across industries, but in general, these new technologies are used to help reduce risk, save costs, provide highly effective immersive learning experiences, and extend the customer experience in retail. Cutting-edge companies are ahead of the curve, exploring VR and AR to revolutionize their businesses. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, the subscription button, and the notification bell. To get notified when new videos are uploaded from this channel, please share your thoughts about how VR and AR are teaming up to change the way we socialize in the comment section below. Thank you.